I'm Michael Edgell, Colonel of the Nevada State Police Highway Patrol Division. I'm here to provide information regarding a non-fatal officer-involved shooting that occurred on February 8, 2026 in Las Vegas. The information presented today was provided by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Force Investigative Team in accordance with Nevada State Police policy and procedure. These are preliminary investigation findings following their 72-hour preliminary investigation. The incident occurred near St. Rose Parkway on-ramp to southbound Interstate 15. It involved troopers. The officer involved shooting trooper is Trooper Kenneth Ducut, D-U-C-U-T, who has been with the department since December 16, 2019. The trooper utilized a Glock 17 or a Glock 47 9mm handgun equipped with an optic sight and a tactical light. The investigation revealed 1 round fired. The initiating traffic stop trooper is Trooper Duarte. An additional responding unit is Trooper Keltec. Suspect information. The suspect is Barbara Liu, a 51-year-old female from Belgrade, Montana. Liu is currently charged with assault with a deadly weapon on a protected person, resisting arrest with a firearm, and driving under the influence. Liu's criminal history includes disorderly conduct and DUI out of Montana. The suspect possessed a Sig Sauer P938 9mm handgun with 1 round chambered and 2 rounds in the magazine. On February 8, 2026, at approximately 12:48 a.m., Trooper Duarte conducted a traffic stop after observing a vehicle fail to stop at a red light and nearly causing a crash. During contact, the trooper observed signs of impairment and directed the suspect to exit the vehicle. The suspect refused to follow the trooper's directions. During the encounter, a dog exited the vehicle and attacked the trooper before being called back into the vehicle by the suspect, who then locked the door and continued refusing commands to exit the vehicle. Trooper Duarte requested for more units. Trooper Ducut arrived to assist, requesting Liu to unlock her vehicle, and she refused. Trooper Ducut advised Liu he would break her window if she did not unlock the door. He then attempted to use a window punch to break the window, but it was ineffective. Liu then pointed a handgun at Trooper Ducut. Trooper Ducut and Trooper Duarte backed away from Liu's vehicle and unholstered their weapons, and Trooper Ducut told Liu to put the gun down. Liu did not comply, and Trooper Duarte fired a shot that struck the driver's window and exited the windshield. Liu was not hit by the bullet. Liu opened the door with her hands up and was taken into custody without further incident. The suspect sustained minor scratches to the neck area and was transported to an area hospital as a precaution. She was later booked into Clark County Detention Center. No troopers were injured. There were 2 dogs in the vehicle. Both dogs in the vehicle were turned over to the animal control. Per department protocol, the involved trooper is on paid administrative leave during the officer-involved shooting investigation process. I have some still photos and some videos that we're going to play for the presentation. First vehicle is going to be of the traffic stop itself. The suspect vehicle is in the top portion of the video. There's another vehicle coming eastbound that she nearly strikes, running a red light. This next vehicle, I'm sorry, the next video is where Ms. Liu is refusing to exit with a dog attacking the trooper. There's one portion that I would like to point out, and I'll replay this portion in a minute, where she states what her plan might be.
No! No!
Step on your vehicle. Step on your vehicle. Hey! Get up! Get out of your vehicle! Get! Up! 339.
Now, if those of you in the room didn't hear what she said toward the end of the video, she makes a statement that she will shoot. And I'm going to play that one more time for you.
Your vehicle.
No! No!
Step on your vehicle. Step on your vehicle. Hey! Get up! Get out of your vehicle! Get! Up! 339.
The next video I'm going to play is the dash cam from Trooper Ducat's vehicle, showing the refusal to exit the vehicle, and the troopers can see a gun in her hand. Here is a still photo where you can see Ms. Liu has a gun in her hand with our trooper standing at the doorway. Here's the body camera footage from Trooper Ducat's body-worn camera. Oh! I'm going to play this video one more time where you'll be able to see where when she pulls that out, she actually hits the window with the firearm in her hand. Oh! Here's a still photo taken from the body camera with the pistol in her hand, with her finger on the trigger. Here's some footage from Trooper Duart's body-worn camera.
You got a thing? You got a window right here.
Oh, she got a gun!
Oh, she got a gun!
Get the gun out!
And you can see right near his hand on the window where the firearm is on the other side of the window. Here is where the firearm was located. Like I stated, this investigation is still underway. These investigations often take a long time, could take several months. These are just some minor details, some brief details that we can provide at this time after the 72-hour brief. I do want to thank the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department for their speedy and timely arrival at the scene, and then doing their quality investigation, which they always do for us. And on behalf of the men and women of the Nevada Highway Patrol and Department of Public Safety, thank you all. And I can answer questions if you have any.
As for Ms. Liu, because it hinges on what you've provided, what was her exact words when she said that? Because you said, "I will shoot." It also sounded like, "I will shoot you." What is the exact wording? Because it's so important. What did she say exactly?
It's hard for us to decipher that as well, so that's why I left it as I will shoot, because I can't make a determination at this time. And I would venture to guess that part of the investigation will be to pay a lot of attention to that portion of the video.
Trooper, the trooper that fired his weapon, a question about department policy. Trying to understand what the intent of that firing of that shot. Was that a shot to warn, or was that a shot to disable her? What was the intention of that shot?
We never fire a warning shot whatsoever, and I don't think any police department will. We train all of our people. I was trained to do so, so is everybody else in the room, that you only shoot to stop the threat and when the threat is imminent jeopardy. She had a gun in her hand. She pointed at a trooper. She had a gun in her hand when he fired that shot.
Something else, between the timeline you provided, 10 minutes passed between the moment where she says, "I will shoot," and the moment when she's pulled over. And then it's almost an hour from when she's pulled over to that moment where that officer or the trooper fires her weapon. Is that normal? An hour long?
Hold on. Let me go back to the timeline for you, because it wasn't that long.
Okay.
And I know with so the time of the traffic stop was at midnight 47 and 22 seconds.
Gotcha. My question being, is a timeline like this standard, or was this a unique event in terms of incidents?
Well, I don't think there's any standard timeline for something like this. I mean, in a perfect world, she would have got out of the car and we would have conducted business on the side of the road. But unfortunately, she was in control of that situation. We had to be as safe as possible. We're not going to approach that vehicle unless we have another cover unit. And we didn't know what to expect at that point.
My last question is, we see in that video that there's two vehicles on either side of her. Why was that other vehicle on the front end that wasn't actually pulled over? What were we seeing?
So the reason why that trooper came in and blocked the suspect in is we suspected impairment on the behalf of Ms. Liu. At that point, she was in control of a very large weapon, her vehicle, and she wasn't obeying commands. She was already showing signs of impairment. And one of the best ways that we can protect the public is we're going to have to get in front of that vehicle, and we have to block that vehicle sometimes to prevent her from going forward. We also pulled forward so that we could keep her from going backwards. So we immobilized that vehicle. It's the only way we do that. It's not something we do on a normal basis. And I guarantee you that if we would have heard the phrase, "I will shoot," and whatever came after that, nobody would have pulled in front of her.
Can you talk about why she was in Las Vegas? Was she a tourist? Was she here visiting?
We don't have those details right now. That'll come out during the investigation.
And then just a couple more things. The dogs, can you tell us what breed they were?
I do not know off the top of my head, but that'll also come out in the investigation if they got the breeds.
And then lastly, I think you mentioned she had like some cuts or something on her neck. What was that? Was she grazed by gunfire, or was that not how she sustained those?
At this point, we don't know what exactly caused that. It could have been from bullet fragments. It could have been from glass shards from when the bullet struck the side window. We don't know that at this point. Yes, sir.
Metro's involvement, what all did they do?
Metro is doing the complete force investigation from the shooting.
Can you elaborate, go into it a little bit more, from what to what?
Well, they will look into why she was in town. They're collecting all the evidence at the scene. They will determine, justification for the shoot, etc.
One more thing, was this training in action? Troopers were trained. Did you see what they've been trained to do on video?
I'm proud of what my troopers did on the side of the road that day. Is there anything else? Thank you, everybody. This concludes this press conference.
Thank you. Sir?
Yes.
Sorry, do you mind showing the first video where when they were walking up to her? If you don't mind, please. When she showed her weapon.
When she showed the weapon?
Yes, sir. The first video that you showed.
It's gonna be the dash cam.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I don't think it's this one here.
Back. It should be Ducat's dash cam.
Okay.
Please, if you don't mind.
It'll be this one here. Sure.
Okay. Thank you.